I saw that. Come on, what's your life?
Good afternoon, class. Do anybody know about a Zoom meeting that?
Yeah, you should check your email. It's in your email. So check your email and you see it. You see the link where you should join the meeting from 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Push back.
Everyone, it's in your school email.
Well, I thought you said that.
Oh, it's 6:30 to 7:30. A prayer session, a prayer thing. So I'm
And
not
I
sure it's
said,
fast.
class should still people less like to, oh my God.
Hey guys, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome
Yes,
back.
sir.
I trust that you are all okay. Yes, no, maybe so.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Just
sir.
having a little internet issues now and then.
Okay, still. I give the others a chance to get on. Give them a few more minutes, and then we can commence.
Excuse me, sir. Before you start, I have a question. In regards to doing our work, normally we use Microsoft Word. the laptop that I was using prior stopped working. I'm using a new device and it has, I think, Office LTSC. Would it be able to work or is there like a significant difference?
Don't know that version of Office.
Okay.
Don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know that version. You're able to share your screen?
Yes, I'll share my screen.
Mhm.
Right. Sorry, you seen my screen?
Okay.
It looks about the same, but I'm just wondering if there's any differences that I probably won't pick up on that you will or it affect the outcome of the work.
Well, we're not using Word anymore. We're in Excel. So let me see what Excel looks like.
Okay, and this one X, okay.
That's okay. This one is okay. You able to switch over to Excel?
Oh, sorry, I'll probably have to stop share the screen.
Up and share again.
Okay. Are you seeing it, sir?
It's okay. All
Okay,
right. This is okay.
okay. Then. Because when I bought the computer, the guy, he put it on it, but he said that it's Word, but not really Word. It's like he said, it's like I don't remember what exactly he said. It's like this, it's like you purchase this version, so it doesn't come with upgrades. So what you purchase is what you get.
Okay. All right. Here, this is good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Last class we were doing some work in our spreadsheet. I don't know. Miss Edwards, do you have it? Or is it Chantal? So somebody who had it.
I'm supposed
Let
to
me
be able
move
to
on.
find my email.
All right, let me move to not the one that you were doing in grouping or the one that you were doing individual to a class. But the task at the side. Is that good? I didn't remember. What did you say you have it on this machine?
All right, confirm is the one that we were doing in the group when we were all working on it at once.
Not the group one, the other one.
No,
The one-
Kian was working on that one.
And you didn't have a copy.
No.
Anybody has a copy of the one that Ken was working on?
Doesn't appear so.
Yes, no, maybe so. Anyone else? All right, do you have the one that we were working on? The one you're working on as a team? If
Yes,
no,
I
we
have
can.
that one. I have that one.
All right, let me see. You were able to complete it?
No. I stopped. This is how far we got.
This wasn't bad. This wasn't bad at all. All right, problem.
And we're working on the discount and all of that. How to do the
Mhm.
calculation for it.
Okay, all right, no problem. Let me look back on the course outline and see something and then pick up. We did. All right, let me share something that I
No
have,
problem.
which is similar to what we were doing. Coincidentally, where is it? Where is it? This. Come on, stay put. Are you seeing my sheet?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you realize there's similarities here. You have numbers, you have a surname, you have the person's Christian name. I think date of birth wasn't, I don't know if we had put date of
We
birth.
didn't complete that part.
Okay, we had test 1 score, test 2 score. We had, I don't know if we had mid-semester. We had
Yes,
project, research, and so on, right?
database spreadsheet.
Mhm. And we had, coming Kian, we had total coursework grade and final exam. Yes, Kian, go ahead.
I'm trying to share the sheet, but it's
You have
I'm
here
not-
the one that we were working on,
yeah, I'm not allowed
Kian?
to share. Yes, they can hear me.
All right, go ahead if you
They
can.
can hear me.
Yes, we can.
All right, hold on. No, I was saying that I was trying to share it, but it wasn't allowing me to share it.
You can try now.
No, not share the screen, share it with everyone else.
All right, no problem. But are you able to share your screen?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Don't open it.
Can?
Yeah, I'm still here. Hold on. You seeing it now?
It's yes. Thank you. Ah, all right. Could you, nice, nice. So you just need to share this later on with the teammates.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. It wasn't allowing me to do it.
You probably have to put it in the chat or they were able to download
Yeah,
it if you do that.
that's the thing. I'm trying to put it in the chat and it's giving me an error message when I try to do it.
You have to close it first and then drag it and or close it first, then you're able to do it. Because if it's open, you're not able to do it.
All right, let me try it. Hold on. They said drag it and drop it in the chat.
Or when you're in the chat and you go there's an option that says file at the bottom of the chat,
Yeah,
right beside the
transfer
small.
of, it said transfer of Excel SX file is restricted by
Right.
your admin.
Right. You should be able to do from that.
You hear me, sir?
I didn't hear you. Go again.
When I try to do it, it is
Mm-hmm.
giving me a message. It is saying transfer of XLSX file is
Mm-hmm.
restricted by your account admin.
Oh. Uh-huh. And if you only try to email it, it gives the same problem?
No, but it didn't try to email. But I could try.
All right, you probably can email it to one or few persons, and then they can probably distribute it there, okay?
Okay.
All right, so for now, what do you want it, guys? You want a copy of it for now to work on while we're working? Or you want to watch and then get a copy later?
Can watch now, get a copy later.
All right, that's one person. All right. All right, no problem.
Understand is incomplete. We don't want that.
Let me show you something first. Let me share something with you first.
Stop sharing.
Yeah, let me show you something from my sheet first, and then I'll come back to yours. All right. All right. So this. All right. It's a blank sheet. Can show you what I want to show you. All right. This is a blank sheet. I'm going to show you something called cell referencing. We have been doing a type of cell referencing so far, but let me show you another type. Okay. Now, if I put a number in this cell, let's say 8, I say equal this cell and enter. I'm making reference to whatever was in this cell over here. Is it so?
Yes, sir.
So the formula says equal E8 because E8 has a value of 8, right? If I filter down the formula, it's going to give me zeros. Why? Because this cell now is not pointing to E8, it's actually pointing to E4, and E4 is blank. Okay? I'm going to filter the formula and go across, and I get 8, 8, 8, 8. Why? It's still on the same horizon, and therefore, this is pointing to E8. This is pointing to F8, sorry, F3. I'm talking about F8, F3. This is pointing to the one before, and this is pointing to the one before. So the formula will remain the same because the value in front of it is what it's pointing to. So if I change this value to be 54, 56, or whatever, you realize all of them will have the same thing because this is pointing to this, and this is pointing to the one before. Clear? Yes, guys? All right.
Crystal.
There's a question there?
One, crystal clear, sir.
All right, good. I'm going to make a change. Equal this cell. And then once it's pointing to this cell that has a 54, I'm going to click on F4. Right? When I click on F4, it puts a $sign before and $sign after E3, making it an absolute value, meaning an absolute reference to this value. So I press enter, right? If I filter the formula down, it remains constant. If I filter the formula or across, it remains constant. If I filter the formula go up, it remains constant. Because I made this cell or made the formula in this cell an absolute reference. Control.
Do that again. Do that part again. Sir, do that over.
Do it back over.
Yeah.
Come down more in the cell. I put 89 here. I'm going to make reference to that 89. I'm going to say equal, click on the cell, it picks up the cell address. So
Okay.
it's saying equal D9. But once it's shimmering around D9 cell, I click on F4 on my computer. F4 on my keyboard, that's right above number 4.
Up at the top?
Right.
Beside the escape, F1, F2, F3, F4.
Right,
Okay.
F4. Perfect. Function, it's a F means function key.
Okay.
So that's F4. It puts the cell reference or absolute cell reference to the cell that's there.
Okay.
Right? Once I press enter, that cell, remains. That cell becomes absolute. Absolute reference to this value right here.
Okay.
So, control. So if I filter down this value, it's still saying 89. If I drag it across, it's still saying 89. And if I filter it up, it's still saying 89.
Okay.
And if I do this, this is on a sheet, okay? If I do this, I go to another sheet, like a new sheet, and say equal, go to the sheet that has the formula, which is this value, and click on F4 as again and go enter, it brings 89 over here as well. Meaning that 89 is made reference to another sheet. You understand? So if I should come to this sheet and change the value here initially, so I put it to be a very big number and go, okay, it will change for every area because I've made an absolute reference of this particular point right here, and I've made it also reference on the other sheet as well. So what some persons do in banking or in finance or so on, they will have a sheet with all their formulas somewhere else and probably hide that sheet and make reference to that sheet in a present sheet that person can see the outcome, but they don't see the formula that is tied to. For example, there are certain things that remain constants like GCT, PUIE, and so on. Those are sometimes have fixed value. So we create those fixed value on a separate sheet and then make reference to that sheet on another sheet and have those values be constant to the spreadsheet. I'm going to show you how we use this in our spreadsheet going forward, all right? Because I remember in the task, it asks you to make a value constant. This is what it was making reference to. So could you pull up back your sheet for me, please? I'm gonna do it. Oh, you're practicing. Good. Scroll over to the first part of the sheet. Let me see what you have.
Hold on.
Over to column A, B. I want to see what's there. Kehan, you with me?
Yeah, yeah, column AB. At the top or down here.
It
You
didn't
can hear me,
move.
sir?
Yeah, but you haven't moved as yet.
Oh, it paused. Hold on. Oh, what's happening? Seen it
Okay.
now?
Yeah, wonderful. Scroll up to the top. All right, you realize that we didn't put in some formulas, like for example, the date of birth right here and age. We're going to put that in first and then we're going to move on to the other things. All right. In a cell. All right, scroll down to the bottom for me in task.
All right, so my
Scroll.
mouse is getting troublesome. I have to use the thing on my laptop.
All right, you see in cell G27.
G27.
No, sorry, not
Oh,
G27.
oh,
47, G47.
right.
Right. You see that cell there? We're going to format that cell to hold a date value. All right, and we're going to use that date value to do some calculation. All right. Now, in Excel cells are like container. You format them to hold whatever value you want them to hold. Just like an ice tray, cube, or a plastic bag. If you put it in a particular shape or a particular way, put water in it or juice in it and put it in the fridge, you take the shape of what it's holding. Now, by default, it will hold text and numbers for general format. But we want to format that cell to hold a date value first. How to do that? On above number, you have some options right above number right there. In that menu option, to choose different format that you could apply to your cell. All right, now. So you have there what you have. general number, currency account, short date, long date, time, so on and so on and so on, okay? So you basically can set the cells to whatever value you want, right? So let's choose date.
Which one?
Short date. All right. When you choose short date, whatever value you put in there to give you a result of a date. So put in 10-10-2024 and see what happens.
That's my birthday.
Really?
Yep.
What a
And then
coincidence.
on enter.
All right. Good.
Enter.
So yeah, let's go. So that gives you a date format, you see? Okay, because it's formatted to hold a date value. So if you put values in there, it's automatically going to take the first number as a day, and the second value as a month, and the third value as a year. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Because you format it, you format the container to hold a date value. So no matter what number you put inside here, it's gonna treat it as a date. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Now, the only difference is that you may want to change how the date format looks. So let's do that now. Go back into the cell that has the date right there. Right click. Right click. All right. Go to format cells. Format cells. It's slow.
It's
It's
loaded.
coming. I think it's coming. Or it's not. Try again. The other menu should pop up.
It's coming.
Right click.
It's coming.
Oh,
It's
your
coming.
computer is freezing up.
It's not responding.
Because it says not responding right there in the spreadsheet.
And it's only when I'm using Excel this happens. Like it happens with nothing else. Nothing else.
Okay. That means that particular application may be giving you some issues. All right, there it is, eventually. All right, on the date, you see, on the date, what pops up? You have different formatting that you could actually use right there. So on the right-hand panel, you can actually choose a date format to format it the way you want. Let's say you choose the one that says March 14, 2012, that format. Or the last one, any one of those, right? Say, okay.
Hold on. I need this. Just
Right, so we know it's a date, okay? The reason why I asked you to put it right there is I want you to put a task right there to say insert date formula or date function. For date. All right, no problem. So the one that we used a while ago was just formatting the cell to get date, okay? All right, let me show you another way too, on some other date function. Block block a few of those cells on me. Right there. Highlight a few of those cells on me. All right. Right click. Format cells. All right. And then choose date.
You guys are speaking.
Date. Perfect. And choose a form. Choose one of the formats that you want. All right. All right. Perfect. So, okay. Good. So you format those cells to hold date functions, okay? That means you're basically saying this container must hold only date. So if you try to put something else in there, it won't work.
Right.
Miss Campbell? I saw a message in the chat. Not hearing. Try reconnecting and see. Try. All right. All right. All right. So go back into, right, those cells that you format to hold date value right there. And I'm gonna introduce at least 2 or 3 different date functions that you need to be familiar with, okay? All right, go insert formula function or insert formula. Insert.
It's blank.
Date and time.
It
Date and
is.
time. See there? Date and time. Right, so on the date and time, you have a whole heap of date and time functions right there. See them? All of them. Let's use the first one, the one that says date. In that one, you're required to put in the values in number format. Year first, put in the year, put in a month in number format.
Have to spell out the month or just a number? Oh, it's a number
Number,
form.
everything except number. And days in number as well. All right, let it go.
Okay.
Yeah. And it accepts the date that you put in. You see that? Because you're using the date function and it asks you for the day, month, and the year, and you're expected to put in a number value for each of them for it to be able to give you the result. All right, go back again. Choose another one. Look for the one that says today. If you use that one, it's going to give it in text. Look for one that says today. Yeah, that one. Yep. That one will give you the date from the computer. Okay? So your computer is set to November that, it will automatically give you that, okay? See that?
Yes, sir.
And once you have date in a cell, you could actually do a calculation. You could minus a date from another date. Which year is 2025 is more days than is younger than 2024, right? So come over to the cell beside of it. Not there, to the right. Equal, because that cell has number. Equal the first November 5th, 2025. Click on that one. Is H 48, yeah, minus one above, enter. So it's telling me that there's 392 days between those two dates.
Oh.
You see that, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you could use, because there is a difference between the two different dates. So put in the formula like that, you're basically calculating between two different dates to give you a particular number. And that's how we're able to do calculation, for example, how many days a person work and how many hours, because you realize you have hours inside there as well. In the formula sheet, in the form, your date and time, you realize you have hours in there. and minutes and so on. So we could set up a worksheet to calculate how much time a person worked for, how much hours a person worked for the week. And based on the amount of time, we can calculate the amount of overtime the person should get. Get what I'm saying, guys? So if the person was to say that they work 12 hours and after 12 hours, 5 hours is supposed to be overtime, we can do a calculation like that for them. And we could basically create a spreadsheet just for calculating person's pay. And you don't have to worry about buying a software to do that calculation for you at all. We're clear? Right? I remember learning spreadsheet in high school, and one of my friend was running a video rental company at the time. And I was asking him, why is he writing down everything in the logbook? Why not just create a spreadsheet to calculate what movie goes out, how much days it goes out, or how much money the person should pay? And he was saying that was so hard. And I'm like, no, I spent like a couple of hours and did one for him and gave him. And all he had to do was drop down option, pick the movie that went out, pick the date it went out, pick the person's name who rented the movie. And when the person returned the movie, all he had to do was type in the date or select the date the person brought in the movie, and it calculated for him how much money it is the person supposed to pay for having that CD or that DVD out. So at the end of the week, he was able to get a balance sheet pretty easy without having to write anything. The spreadsheet actually did it for him. Right? It's very, very easy. All right. So you know to insert a date, you need to calculate between dates. That's pretty easy. So let's go a little bit further. Go up to top of the sheet for me. All right. You see those cells that has beneath date of birth? Highlight them for me and format them to hold date value. Right click. Right click. Just right click on it. Format cells and choose a date value. So you change it, you're setting the container to hold date. That's what you want. Right. You choose a date value. Fine. All right, wonderful. Good. So you format the container first to hold the value, and then you're going to put the value in there next. So go to the first one on Miss Grant, right? Click on date from so no. Oh, just do it the right way. You can do it that way too, but I want you to that can work because you already put in the format the cell. So if you type in a value, it's automatically come up as date. Fine, no problem. But let's use the formula. Click on date and time. And click on date.
Oh.
And put in the year for the person. Put in a month and then put in a day. And keep doing that for the others. So you're gonna put in at least 13 of them. You can copy and paste this formula, or you can filter it down because with date function, it really wants you to put in a value, not copy and paste, but put in a value. So repeat that option again.
I just do it for the rest for going down.
Yeah. So while she's doing that, give you a quick update. I had marked your PowerPoint before the hurricane. Let me see. I got 47 submissions. I marked those submissions that I've gotten. A little bit, there are a few persons that didn't submit. I was wondering what happened to them. But for the most part, the persons who had submitted for the Word are almost total, there's a similarity between them. The persons who submitted the word processing assessment was at 52 and 47 for the PowerPoint. There's a difference of at 5. So 5 persons didn't submit the PowerPoint assessment. Okay. But on average, most persons did well for the PowerPoint as they did with the Word, all right? I want to find out what the school's decision in terms of revealing the grades, but just bear with us for a while. You put in 10 and yeah, 2 different numbers there. That's why it came up like that as an error.
No, I
Right.
clicked on the by mistake.
Okay. So how are your other classes been? Have you been to class yesterday?
No, this is our first class
Yes.
since
Yeah, yesterday was
12.
the general meeting yesterday was yesterday.
I don't think everybody has recovered from everything.
Repeat, please.
I don't think everybody is okay.
We'll get there. We just have to start somewhere. You know that recovery requires work. If we sit there and say, boy, things mash up, things, bad things, is a devastation and so on, it will not, the healing process, the recovery process won't start. You have to actually start to do something. It's just like if the house is dirty and you look behind and say, boy, the house is dirty, I don't even know where to start. But once you start, it will lead to something good. You just have to keep at it. And it's just like here now. You are here now, and it's a start to get back into completing the semester. It's not starting over, it's just continuing where we started from. Is everybody following so far with what Kian is doing?
Yes, sir.
She's using the date function to put in dates for persons, assuming that these are their actual date of birth. Two more to go. All right, while Kian is doing that, let me ask you a question. If somebody told you that they're born 1978, how old is that person?
too old to be in class.
Me nah laugh.
But that's true. My mother 68 and she a late 50s. That a lie, them not too old, you know.
47 years old.
I cannot
47,
believe,
sir.
I cannot
What no?
believe Kian just said that.
That's not too old, sir. I could joke, me make look a joke. Oh God, man. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, sir, I'm over here, I can't well laugh.
I am sorry.
Okay. How old is that person?
About 47.
47.
You
You
said
know,
79 or 46.
Kian and a mash couple persons 2 hours ago because persons probably in that age category.
I hope them love things. I mean, much nobody too. You know, joke me make.
Okay.
Oh,
How did you arrive at that answer?
You take away the 1978 from the 2025,
All right.
or
Very good.
2025, sorry.
All right. Good. All right. So Kian, on the column in column no G, sorry, G. We're gonna put in a new column right there. Insert, right click, insert column, right? Perfect. And you're gonna put age right there as the heading. All right. Now we're going to calculate the person's age based on what Ms. Garnet just said, all right? Terrian? Based on what Terrian just said, all right? We're going to use that method to calculate the person's age. Now equal, open bracket. She says we need today's date to be subtracted from the person's date of birth, right?
yeah.
Right, so watch me. Scroll down to where today's date is. You remember we had today's date and I said down at the bottom? Click on it. All right. When you click on it, click on F4.
F4.
on your keyboard. F4 on your keyboard to get the absolute before and after.
I press
Think
the
your
F4.
computer is frozen.
You're not seeing me moving the cursor.
Yeah, but we're not seeing the dollar sign appear before and after the the
Do I need
I-48. So backspace the
so
I-48 for me.
then
All
what?
right. Scroll down to I-48 now. Go back down to there where today's date is. Click on it. November, right. Click on F4 right where you are. Right where you are.
Okay. I clicked on it.
You click on it. I didn't see the reaction. I don't see the response.
It's not doing anything. You're supposed to press something with the F4.
The older computer is just F4 and the newer computer is FN. I think it's FNF4.
I'm gonna try that. Probably too.
But you were doing it when we came back on the sheet. You were practicing it early on, weren't you? Because I remember when
For the numbers, yeah, but I entered it. I didn't write it. I write it, didn't enter it. Hold on, I'm gonna try the FN F4 and see if it works. Yeah, it works. FN F4.
FNF4 works with the newer computer, but for the older computer, it's just F4, okay? Good. So you see the dollar sign before and after, making reference to that cell down there?
Yeah.
Okay. So minus the first person's date of birth. All right. Close bracket. divided by 365 because there's 365 days in a year. And then press enter. All right. So what you're getting there is a number, a date, don't it? Change it to number. Perfect. Change it to number. Exactly. So that person is 28 years old and 8 months. That's what it was saying.
Them are 29.
So yeah, you run it up a while ago to 29. So when you had the decimal place, he was telling me how old the person is in terms of year and months. But if you run it up, it's telling me the person is 29-year-old. Everybody got that?
No,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
I didn't get the formula.
All right,
Yeah,
go
the
back.
formula.
Just do it over again. You remember what if Terry Ann just said a while ago? To calculate the person's age, you look at today's date and subtract it from the person's date of birth, right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it so?
Yes, sir.
That's exactly what the formula did. But because you want the numeric value, you have to divide the answer that you get by 365. So we're going to start over again. Go again for me, Kian.
So press equal, open bracket. I already placed today's date down here, so I'm going to use it. So I click on it, and for me to get the formula where it will
Absolute.
always make reference, that's the absolute formula, I press Fn and F4 on my keyboard. If it's the newer computer, you can do that. If it's the older one, just press F4. Then we minus the person's date of birth. Click on that. Close brackets and then divide by 365 because we want their present, like their current age, like what they are now. Or maybe until you're in, I'm not sure. And then press enter. And I got 29.
If it gets another value than this, you just need to change the value to a numeric value. Because what Kian did before, he came up with a date value, and you don't want a date value for the answer, you want a numeric value. And once the formula is correct there, you just need to filter it down. So filter it down, Kian.
Oh,
Sir, I have a question to ask.
Go ahead.
Instead of dividing by the 365, can you format the cell to calculate, because you've done it for the other columns for the date? Could underneath that same option, I saw hour, not hour, sorry, year. Can you change it to format for years?
Yes, you could have done that.
Okay, sir.
All right, so right here is the person's age based on the date of birth and today's current date, okay? So, Ken, these are what? Mature people?
yeah, big people.
Big people? No problem. So anything over 40 is what? Old people?
No, big people. Big people. ARD.
At the age of 25.
Yeah.
Them people are serious people, sir. They're very serious about life.
Okay. I hear you. So they're my big people.
Yeah.
All right. So go to your task option and put in the things that you have done. You have put in date of birth values using date function, and then you have calculated ages for the individuals using a customized formula.
What did I do?
You put in you put in date of birth for each student using a date function, and then you calculate. The second thing you did was you calculate the ages of each student using a customized formula.
using a insert a date of birth for each student using
Date function.
function. And what else did I do?
And then you calculated the ages of each student using a customized formula.
Calculated the age of each student using a customized.
Good. Are we following? Are we following? We're going okay?
Yes, sir.
Come on, we're
All
good.
right. Good, good. All right. So I just wanted to show you those things, how to manipulate dates, or to create your own formula, because you realize when we calculate, when you use age, we actually created a specific formula for age. As long as we know what we're doing, we can actually create a formula, or what we want the result to be. We can create a formula to deduce that result, okay? All right, let's go over back to the grade side and see where we are with those. All right. In column R, put pass or fail for me, please. All right, brilliant. How, based on what you know about Excelsior, what do you know if somebody pass and fail, of course?
50% is our thingy,
You,
right?
what? If what?
The pass mark. 50% is the pass mark.
Yes, 50
pass mark.
and credit pass and 49 analysis. Yeah.
Not here,
49.
We could use that criteria.
49 is what, Daniel?
The 49 and less would be a failure. Would be fail.
Okay.
And 50 and above would have a pass.
All right, no problem. That sounds okay. But in our 49 for us is actually a receipt here.
So
Oh,
50 is what?
Okay.
All right, but you're right, you're correct, But I'm just adding some more thing to what you're saying. All right.
So everybody.
But 50 and above is a pass. Okay.
Pass.
But let's do this the right way. Go back over to a cell for me, Kian. Go back over to your left hand side for me, please, and put a grade in there. Put a grade and say pass mark or something, or put right there, right there somewhere. R20 or something right there.
So you want me to put just a number right here?
No, on the R20, R20, cell R20.
Hold on, remember my share screen. So
No, man, you're right. You are. Just come down 2 more spaces. Right, put 20 there. 50, my bad. Right, and the cell beside of it, to your left, put pass grade. Or pass, yeah. Good, so we're saying that 50 is your pass grade, okay? Now, let's put a formula there to determine if persons pass or fail. We're using a function called if. And we basically going to say that, No, we're going to put it at R3. Go to R3. Good. We're going to put a formula there to determine if the person's pass or fail. Okay? Now, go to formula. We're going to look for logical. On the logical, we're looking for if. There are a lot of logical options there. All right. My logical test asks for three things. It asks, no, the logical if asks for three primary things. It's gonna ask you for, what is my logical test? What are you testing for? That's what it's asking first. And then it's gonna ask you, if it's true, what do you want me to do? And if it's not true, what do you want me to do? So let's look at our logical test first. Now, we're going to click on the person's last grade that they got, overall grade. So move that out of the way a bit. Just drag the menu. Oh, right. So that's the person's grade, right? So we're saying if that grade is greater than or equal to, so the right hand greater than is greater than, right angle.
So repeat. So
So right beside Q83, Q3, put greater than sign. No, man,
if
Q3. Where you having the formula? Not there, Go back up. You're doing the test first. If that value is greater than, the other sign is the greater than sign.
that,
Right. If that value is greater than or equal to, put the equal sign beside of it. All right. Click on the cell that has a 15 in it. Absolute it. FNF4 for you. Good. So we're saying if that value is greater than or equal to 50, if it is true, type the word pass. And then if it's not true, you put the word fail. Go okay. So this person passed, right? And if you filter down the formula,
I can do it again if somebody don't catch it. Okay. We're bright, man. Everybody pass.
do
Do it again for me.
all right.
there's a,
So I click on the cell, then I went
that,
to formula,
there's a
and then
delay.
I click.
There's a delay.
Can I hear me?
No, not the oh, you're doing it from there. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I click on the cell, then I click on formulas, then I click on logical, then I click on if. So basically, we want the formula to say if the pass mark is greater than or equal to 50, it's a pass. If it's less than that, it's a fail. So, what did you hold on. I click on their last grade, and then
What do you achieve where
use,
that?
huh? Then I use the greater than sign and the equal. Then I click on the 50 right here. I click on the 50 and then I made it.
Daniel, your mic is open. Be careful.
And I click on the 50 to make it absolute. I do the Fn plus F4 for the new computer. So this basically means if the grade is greater than or equal to 50, it's a pass. So you see right here, it says true. And then it says value. If it's true, you type pass. If it's not, so fail. I'm going to do that because I accidentally press enter. You have to do it over, sir. So I'm never type in fail.
We're not in a hurry. You can go ahead.
All right. Bob, formula, logical, if, click on the last grade, greater than sign, equal to the 50, make it absolute. If it's true, it's a pass. If it's not, it's a fail. And then just filter down.
Very good. Very good. Now, for instance, let's change the pass mark to a higher number. Change the
Here.
pass mark to
55.
60. No, change it to 65.
Everybody.
Look what happened. You see that some persons automatically fail?
Yes, sir.
Because we have in our formula, we say that the value in cell, in the value that has the 65 in there is an absolute value, meaning that any formula that's making reference or anything that's making reference to this value inside here will change automatically based on the value that's placed there. So a while ago it was 50, so it calculated everything against 50 and everybody would have passed. But I changed the pass mark to 65 and it result in some persons failing because not all the grade are equal to 65 and above. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Remember when I was talking about having a particular value in another sheet and making reference to that value, for example, GCT and so on?
Yes, sir.
You see, it automatically calculate for you because those values are aside somewhere you make absolute reference to them. All right, so set it back to the correct thing, which is 50. All right, and in your case, everybody pass, right? It doesn't naturally happen with every class, but that we aim to ensure that everybody pass, or persons will work to ensure that they all pass, right? I hope that's true for this group as well, right? You just have to remain consistent, and then pass is a surety if you are consistent, all right? Good. So we are just using the if to calculate pass and fail, but you could use the if formula to calculate other things, right? Let me show you an example. Just an example. We're not going to use it. Let's do something to show you that it can work for other things. In the column that says S, type bonus. Just to show you, I'm just showing you something. Bonus grade or something. All right. I'm going to give, let's say I decide that based on class attendance, I'm going to give students a bonus grade. Okay? Or I'm going to say, let's say the students who have a weak final grade, less than 40, I'm going to give them a 5% grade. Okay? Let me show you how you do that. Pull up a logical if formula for me.
Sorry.
Logical if. All right. Click on the final grade that the person get. Final grade. And let's say that grade is less than, no, that's final percentage. That's the wrong one. Final grade is the one next to it. That's the overall one. Final grade is in
the last one, the last grade they got.
Yeah,
That one?
let's say they get out of 80.
Okay.
Right. So all right. So this is what you got out of 80, right? All right. So if that grade right there is less than, put less than. Then you got less than 30. Okay. If that is true, come to the value if true. If it's true, click on final grade
right?
No.
Final grade.
Sorry, open bracket. Let's do it in let's do it in a bracket. Open bracket. The final grade.
This one.
You got no man, the same Q O, right? Right. Times %5 close bracket plus Q3 not Q3 O3. Click back on the final grade. All right, and then click on if false. What are we saying there, guys? Before we move, what are we saying there in that formula?
If
What are we saying right there?
if O3 is less than 30, you're gonna times it by 5%, and then like you can get the 5% of the less than 30, and then add it to the natural final exam.
Everybody understand that?
Yes,
What she just
sir.
said?
Yes, sir.
We're looking at the grade that the person get, and we're saying that if that grade is less than a certain value, we're going to find 5% of the grade that the person get and add it back to that value. Okay? So if false, don't change the value. So put Q3, O3, that's final grade. So this will only be true for what?
If it's less than 30.
All right. If the person grade is less than 30, don't it? Isn't it so? Only if the grade is less than 30, we give them a 5% bonus. If it's not less than 5%, 30, leave the grade as it is. That's what the formula is saying. Everybody sees that?
Yes, sir.
All right, click on OK. So it would not change the first value because it's not less than 30, don't it?
No, it won't change it.
All right, filter down the formula. Good. You see, change the second one to what? 23.1? Right. And you change the two last ones at the bottom because the grades are what?
Less than 30.
Right. The 22 was less than 30 and the 21 was less than 30, don't it?
Yes, sir.
So in some instances, some instructors may use this method. For instance, if their coursework grade is less than a particular amount and they are on a border mark, like they are 48 or they're on 49 and they need to pass, they can apply this formula to give them a bonus grade based on their coursework grade, or the overall performance on their coursework grade, to determine if the person will pass or not. Understand? Or some instructors may apply a principle of class attendance, and you get a bonus grade based on your class attendance and performance. Get it?
Yes, sir.
Or in some organizations, you may get a commission based on sale. And the commission may vary between 5%, 10%, 20% based on the amount of sales that you make per month. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is a way.
Question, sir.
Yes.
That's the reason why when they told you that at the beginning of the class that they grade you for participation, and at the end you have to do like a peer review.
Yes, that's what some instructors will do, and they'll add the grade based on what the participation or peer review gets.
Okay.
Not everybody wants is equal, but it's all depending on your overall performance and so on. But not for my class, I don't do that. Okay? You have to earn your way. Good. See, I just showing you that the if function doesn't only apply to pass and fail, but it can also be used for different calculations. That's what I was trying to show you right there. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. All right, so you can remove that column. That was just for show. All right. Could you stop sharing for a bit? I want to share something with you. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Where is it? Here. Share. Can you have your phone with you?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can take a screenshot of that for me, please.
Screenshot of. Oh, take a picture of it.
So this range table
Okay.
here or grade table here is similar to what we have at Excelsior, okay? All right.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Kian, I want you to create that. Go to sheet 2, share back your sheet.
We can change the final exam for the persons.
Repeat, please.
Can change this. Give them more.
No, just leave it as it is.
Alright, so I should do now.
Share back your sheet.
Oh, you know, see it. Oh, sorry.
All right. And on sheet 2, go to sheet 2 for me. At the bottom, you're on grade sheet. So at the bottom of that, you have sheet number 2, right? Remove everything that's there. We don't need it. Go to the
Okay.
top.
Almost now works. I'm gonna say I use the pad. So it's again. For the all the
Any of them will work.
any of them work? Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I want you to create the data that you copied a while ago, right there. So
The
merge
exact
the
thing.
first cell, click on cell A1 and B1 and highlight them and then merge cell. Boom. Merge cell.
Alright, again.
All right, perfect. And what's it? Grade table. All right. Range table. All right. Then put in the values somebody right there as what you
The
have on your
exact values that are here.
similar what you have on your the phone, what you just took the picture of a while ago.
Enter these as well.
Put the letters as well.
B plus minus
Okay. So this is something similar to what we have at Excel here, right?
Mhm.
All right. Brilliant. So if a person got 71, what grade would they get?
B minus.
Hmm?
B minus.
What about 82?
B
Probably
plus.
B plus.
B plus.
98.
A plus. A plus.
What for 98?
A plus. A plus.
A plus.
Okay. What are you doing? You're looking at the value that I gave you. You're looking at the table and find out which range it falls in and give me by the answer, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay. Well, there's a formula that does the same thing that I just explained a while ago. And we're going to apply that formula right now to calculate the person's grade. So go back to sheet 1. All right. Grade sheet. Put letter grade value for right there. What? Yeah, letter grade. All right. So we're going to use a formula to calculate the person's letter grade based on their overall grade that they got. Okay? Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We're going to apply the same principle that you just did a while ago, where you look at the personal letter grade, you compare it against the table, and you're going to return the letter value for each value or each overall grade that the person got. That's exactly how the formula works, okay? All right. So go under lookups and value, lookups and references for me, formula. Lookup and references. And we're going to look for a formula called vertical lookup. There's vertical lookup, there's horizontal lookup, and there are other lookups as well. We're looking at VLOOKUP. Okay, good. Vertical lookup looks at a couple of things. It looks for lookup value, table array, and column index. Let me explain each. And it looks for range lookup as well. But the ones that are highlighted are the first 3. So basically, it's asking to use the first 3 as the primary things, okay? No. What is my lookup value? My lookup value is the person's overall grade. So click on the cell that has the person's overall grade for me. Very good. Then I'm going to move to the option that says table array. My table array is the table that we just created a while ago.
Yeah.
So jump to sheet 2. Good. Move that out of the way. Slide right over to your right. We're going to highlight, well, no. We're going to highlight from the second row downwards. You don't need the heading.
All right, hold on.
You have to start back
Including
over
the
because
letter.
it lost the sheet 2 value. So go back.
Oh.
It will work. I think it will work. All right. All right. Jump to sheet 2. Right. And then you're going to highlight from row 2 down to row 12.
Including the letters?
No. Yes, including the letters. So A and B. Okay. We don't need the heading. And you're going to absolute the value as well. Right at this point, you're going to absolute the value. Because you see that value, it needs to be constant. The values here need to be constant. The values in the table need to be constant, okay? Now, we're going to move to the next thing, which is your column index. Your column index, don't worry about that. Your column index is going to be number 2. Why number 2? From the 2 columns that you had a while ago that you highlighted, the number 2 has the letter value that you want to be returned. The first value had the number, and the second value had the letter value that you want to return. You don't have to worry about the range lookup for now. Just click OK. And see, it calculated the person's let's agree for you. The person got what? C plus.
C plus.
And let's check if the C plus is correct. He got 67.9. Look in the table. Next table. Yeah. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. So
It's correct.
65 to 70 is C plus. 65 to 69, sorry, is C plus.
So is it correct?
Yes, sir.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Let's go back over to the other sheet. And since it's correct there, filter it down for the others. Ooh, a lot of C's.
It's an ocean, man.
Everybody saw that?
Yes, sir.
It is this way because of the grades that the persons get. Let's do a manipulation. Let's manipulate something. Manipulate the first final grade that the person got. Give the person a 75 out of instead of a 35. You see what happened? This person would have gotten a 80. Right. 89, 87.9, and automatically would have gotten an A minus, don't it?
Yes.
Hold on a minute, please. And just get a call from somebody I haven't heard from a while. Through the storm. Good night, sir. I have been coming to your class in September, still don't have access. Here and email. Who is this? Tonian? I don't remember getting any email from you. You sure you're using the right email address? Let me make sure it's the right email address you're using by typing it here. All right, that's my correct email address. All right, so back to what we were saying a while ago. If the formula is applied correctly, it will automatically calculate the grades for you, and that happens in our grade sheet. Once the grades are entered correctly, it automatically looks at our grade range, and from that grade range is able to calculate the person's grade. Okay, you want to go back over again or to apply that formula?
Oh, all right. So, how do you check them? Formulas, lookup, reference. So, yeah. All right. So I click on the cell, and I click on formulas, lookup, and reference. And then we're going to use VLOOKUP, which is vertical lookup. Click on that. So the lookup we're referring to is overall grade, I think. Yes, so I click on that cell. The table array, would be referring to the table that we created on sheet 2. So I clicked on sheet 2, and I highlighted these two cells, the numbers and the letters. So I'm gonna highlight everything here, and then I absolute it, Fn plus F4. Then I go back to, then I'm gonna do column index number, and we're gonna select the number 2 because we want the letters in over the next sheet instead of the numbers. So I'm gonna write 2 there. Okay, let me leave you know something.
No man, you're good.
No,
And
no,
you don't need to put
what?
in range lookup. You don't have to put in range lookup. You could put 0 there and it will work.
So the code, whenever they put anything else in table array.
No, that's it.
Oh, all right. Then I just press
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do something similar. Put comments, teacher's comment in that column right there. You remember when your student, when your child or we're going to primary school or high school, there's a set of comments on the grade sheet to your right or somewhere there or at the bottom. And
yeah, like 3 would be excellent, 2 would be
right,
very good, 1 need
right,
improvement.
right. So what the teacher would do is just put that number or that code in based on your overall performance or religious study, physics, or whatever course that you did. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's supposed to freshen in your mind because you're getting those grade sheets right now. All those grade
Oh, my
reports.
baby.
Right? Now, let me share my screen with you.
Hold on.
All right. I want to share. I remember doing this with a class, and these were some of the comments that the students put in. I just load them because it was their idea, not my idea, so don't crucify me. At the time when I was doing this, the class was being led by somebody else. So teachers' comments in column C are what they came up with, not necessarily ones that I will use. Okay.
Oh, you're so awful. You sound like a teacher.
So if you want to use similar ones like this, I have no problem. Or if you want to create your own, you can use yours. What again?
Please fix it up.
Okay, cause I don't feel like a fool. I don't know when I get these.
Okay. So let me
So
stop
what?
sharing. You're gonna create a comment section here in column C in your sheet, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So share back your sheet and put in that column. Daniel seemed to agree with the comments. I don't know why.
No, man, me not agree, man. I tell you, so fix them up, man. Me not agree with them. Then I look big with that. Then I talk.
Okay, boss. So you want to put in your comments then, Daniel?
Yeah, we can work on it, man.
Okay.
Double click or drag it across, it will fit. All right.
E, what is E, guys?
Unsatisfactory, poor, below average.
Unsatisfactory.
So wait, great is better than awesome? Well, you know.
Hold on. Let me fix that.
You could have just put good in, like we have very good already.
Yeah.
For here, would I put more good like
No.
down here so I see? Or
Oh.
okay. B fine. Minus lower than.
That's average. Almost there. Okay. And that's what below average. Need work. Okay. All right. Those will work,
Hold on
guys.
your phone.
Room for improvement.
Where is room for improvement?
Which
D.
one?
D.
Put it or take off needs work.
Room for improvement. Okay. There should be much room for improvement.
Oh.
But we get it. So these are more reasonable comments. Shouldn't shatter the person's ego, don't you?
Right, so go back to here.
All right, you're gonna use the same method a while ago to determine the comments. Okay?
Exact same thing.
The only difference is one thing. There's only one difference. I want to see if you can figure the one difference.
All right, hold on there. All right. Oh Jesus. All
Help
right,
you.
so guys, go. Gonna feel like that one day.
Same VLOOKUP you need. Same VLOOKUp.
So me, all right then. This where I look up. Right? That last time it was overall grade. Table error. Sheet 2.
It is still overall grade will determine the comment. So it's not S3.
But here, it's the grade, not the letter.
No, man, lookup value is always a value you're looking at.
Oh, okay, all right, no problem. Wait.
So go back and take out the S3. It's not S3. The overall grade was not in S3. Overall grade was in Q3.
Q. Oh. One.
Where is the comment? Where is the absolute value? Absolute referencing. Start back over.
Oh, so I have to start back over completely for this part?
You can backspace it, and then select the table.
Oh. So, all this.
No.
Wow.
How did you get the letter grade a while ago? You used the entire table, and then select a column. You need to highlight from A2 to C2, highlight everything underneath the heading, and then choose the respective column.
Oh. From A2 to C2, like that, and then absolute, huh? Then absolute it, and then what? 3?
Why
It's
you think?
invalid
Why you say
because
3?
there's 2.
No man, you
Because
can't.
it's
You start over again.
all right. Cancel. So look up VLOOKUP overall grade, or lookup value because it's a value, table array, sheet 2. You're gonna select from here to here, absolute thingy, and then we go back to here. Anyways, then we pick 3
Why you pick 3?
because the column 3 we refer to now, and not column 2, I guess.
Correct.
Right or wrong?
You're correct.
Okay.
Right, grandma.
On the OK, it says not available.
You did something wrong
Not
with the form. You didn't absolute the.
available.
You didn't absolute
I
the
did.
No, don't
I
worry.
did.
It in the formula while ago is showing that you didn't.
All right, look, VLOOKUP, selecting this table array, then we pick sheet 2, all of these, then I absolute, then codex number. Oh, I see where I went wrong. And then 3. Okay.
There you go. Filter it down. Because the
Yes, sir, but
comments are in the comments are in column 3 of the table. That's why you end up with that. So filter down the formula.
no.
All right. See that, guys?
Yes, sir.
It's the same
The
VLOOKUP, you know.
mistake,
It's the
the
same
mistake that
VLOOKUP.
I made just now, sir, when I was doing the lookup thing, when I have the cell open, so yeah, this can happen where I got the error. So for example,
All right.
I did this. I went on VLOOKUP. I clicked on this, or whichever one. And then if you don't click on this, then select sheet 2.
Right.
So see in lookup value. So I clicked on that, then I select what I want to select here, then absolute it. After I absolute it, if I'm going to change back to grade sheet, I have to click on here.
Right.
So it don't make any changes here. So that's what happened just now.
Correct. Smart girl, ain't guys?
Yeah, man, I bright star, man.
That's good, man. That's good. Excellent. All right. So you see how much things you did today? You calculated the pass and fail, you calculated the letter grade, and you calculated the comments, don't it?
Yes.
So Kian, Can
Yes, sir.
go back to the comments. Go back to the task. You're going to add the task that we did.
Hold on,
All
let
the
me
tasks
just
that we did. And when we come back, see, we're out of time, you know. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to do graphs and charts. We're going to look at how to sort the sheet and how to protect the sheet and other stuff like that we'll do when we come back tomorrow.
So I'm gonna send it to you, and you can just send it to everyone because I don't know why it's not sending, and I don't know everyone's email.
Somebody just put the email in our thing a while ago.
Yeah.
But you can send it to me. I can make it available to you guys.
Go ahead, Amadou.
So tell them the task that you guys did. We use a if function to calculate the letter grade for students. And no, a if function to determine if a student pass or fail. And then we use a function to calculate the person's letter grade, and we use a function to calculate the person's comments, respective comments.
And repeat that, sorry. We use a lookup for the
VLOOKUP. So like we have the if function, so VLOOKUP function. Of the first to determine the letter grade.
Correct.
Letter grade and comment.
And we use the same VLOOKUP format to determine the teacher's comment as well.
Oh, you want it also separated, sir? That's fine.
It's up to you. It's up to you. It's a record of what you do. It's up to you. Because it's two different tasks. We use one, you use it first to calculate use it first to calculate the
letter grade.
And then we use it again to determine the person's comments. All right. You're done well. You're done well. You can send it to me if you want to, or send it to Miss Edwards in there. And we can figure out how to distribute it. Well, if you send it to me, I can distribute it, but or I can put it on Canvas. So you can all have access to it.
It's easier you upload it to Canvas and we all just download from Canvas.
All right, that's not a bad idea.
I can upload it to Canvas.
You can send it to me. You can send it to me, Ken. I can upload it to Canvas and everybody can get access to it.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Let me save it.
Mr. Rose,
So,
before you leave, when you
yes,
finish.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just able to come into class about 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure if anybody had said it, but I'm back again about my grade for the exam.
For the exam?
Yes, the mid-semester that we did.
What about it?
Remember, my light go away probably about.
Oh, yeah, man. I am going to. You have to send me an email reminder here so I can reset your own, okay?
All right, thank you.
So some persons didn't get a chance to do theirs. So I am going to reset yours and then open it next week. Is it okay? I can open it
next week could be good, yeah.
With the hope that almost everybody will have back electricity by then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ms. Grant?
Yes, sir. Read the group assignment.
Right. I'm gonna also push that back here.
No, remember question 4 and 5 was the same. I'm wondering if you got a chance to change it.
No, it was not the same. The question was not the same. It was two different questions.
No, they were
two different questions. One of the questions is asking, how would you use What device would you use internally within the branch, and which one we would use outside of the branch between the
Right.
parishes? So the questions are
Right.
not the same.
Thank you very much. When I look back on it, that was correct. So one is looking at the connections within the branch itself, and one was a
Between the two
connection
branches.
between the branches.
I think
So one
number
internally
3,
and one is externally. Yes.
I think number 3 is
Okay, sir.
externally and number 4 is internally.
Right.
Yes, there's 2 different questions. Sir, another thing, when we upload this PowerPoint to Canvas, will we be able to manipulate it so we're able to see the formulas?
Yeah, man. It's not a PowerPoint spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet, right? We just want to be able to manipulate it so we can do the squiggly thingy, so we can populate the formulas.
Yeah, man. Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right. When Kian send it to me later on, I'll upload it, and I'll try to get the recording and upload it so you can actually watch and follow. Because it's not a lot of things left to be done in Excel, you know.
Okay.
Based on the course outline. I can show you that tomorrow.
Okay.
And all I need, we need to
Sir, the Excel thingy that we are doing, it is a part of the group project.
It's not a part of the group project, it's individual. The Excel assessment is individual.
Okay. Okay.
The group project is the research.
Yes, sir. Fine.
Okay. All right, you've been good. You see, just staying focused is so much you're able to accomplish. We will we'll come back tomorrow and finish up, okay?
Okay.
Sir.
All right, good.
I'm gonna send it to you now.
All right, thank you.
Okay.